Head coach Kelly Sheffield is here. We'll have some opening comments and take questions.
We're second half of the schedule, starting to play some teams that we saw earlier in the year, so getting an opportunity to play them for a second time and seeing what teams have grown. Big challenge in front of us, going to St. John's Arena and playing a really good Ohio State team and probably one of the premier middles in the country. And so that's really looking forward to getting back after it. We've got a day off today, and then doing a little bit of training session tomorrow before we fly out tomorrow night.
Hey, Coach. I know that Lauren Carlini and Hailey Nelson had some milestones yesterday. Just for some perspective for the common folk, how big of a deal is that in the volleyball world?
You know, Hailey getting 1,000 kills. I don't know how many. Diane might be 13 people that have done that in here. Wisconsin? Yeah. Okay. So not a whole lot. She's a middle. There can't be a whole lot of middles that have done that. And for player out of Cary, North Carolina, that I think Wisconsin, I think it was the only Power 5 conference that offered her a scholarship, and Pete Waite saw a diamond in the rough and couldn't be more appreciative of that. I didn't think early on in her career she'd play too much, and so to be a 4-year starter, and here she is, an All-American with 1,000 kills in a position that there's not a lot of people that are getting that many kills. It shows you what a lot of hard work and belief in yourself is, and so it's really cool. And Lauren, I think the third setter here to ever get 5,000 assists, and and the talent that she brings to the table, and just it's two kids that came in here very different spectrums. One that got an awful lot of accolades and didn't let that go to her head and continue to work, and another one that got very little and not a lot of fanfare, but she went to work, and both had their own unique challenges, but it's awful. I'm glad I still have a little bit more time with both of them.
How good is it to finally have Lauren Gill healthy, especially after the 2 games she had the last 2?
Yeah, it's a healthy Gilly and a confident Gilly, and just she's playing what she was pre-injury, and we've seen that in practice the past week or two, and for it to start coming together out in the court. I mean, it wasn't anything that we were doubting or anything else. It's just getting the reps in, and she's just such, anybody that's watching her is just seeing such a different player than what she was even at the end of last year, which I thought she was playing pretty well, but before injury, most of the playing time was on the road, and so not a lot of people here were seeing what the level that she was playing at, and so just the practice time and for what she did on Friday, I mean, she just when she's playing like that, there's not too many people around that are playing better than her, and so it's I know she was frustrated early on coming back from injury, but sports is a lot more difficult than just saying, hey, you're going to be out for a month and pick up right where you left off. I mean, it's too difficult to do that, and so her patience was a little bit thin there for a little bit, but I think she's starting to get her mojo back, and that makes it a lot more fun for her.
So you were here last week talking about it's time to get after Penn State.
Yeah.
So you got it done. So now that it's settled in, how does it, looking back at that match Friday, how did it feel?
Yeah, it's you're happy for your kids. I mean, it's it's a team that is we've been in some battles, but those battles have been going in. You feel like you've had a chance, but they've really been one-sided and awful too many times, and I think it's so I think it was twofold. I think it was going in there and being physical with a physical team, and and playing with the fire in the belly that you weren't going to get pushed around, and I thought we did a pretty good job with that. But then there was another part of it that just went beyond just your opponent. I'm not sure that our team has felt like they've played the way that they're capable of playing against some of the top teams in the conference the previous couple weeks. And so, to go in against another elite team at a time when you've kind of been slapped around the previous couple weeks, I think it's, there was a little bit of a determination going in from that standpoint as well. And so our kids were excited about it. There's no doubt about it.
Anything else for Coach?
Thanks a lot, guys.
All right. Thanks, Kelly.